right, everyone. A couple weeks ago, it was my birthday. Some of you saw it on my Instagram photos, and that was pretty cool. Thank you all for wishing me happy birthday. I did buy myself something, and it's something that's Dumble related. Surprise, surprise. And Steel String Singer related. Even more of a surprise, right? No. My friend Chris says I have a serial killer level of detail. So, there's a lot of things that is serial level killer detail when it came to building this head, finding out all the dimensions, making sure, everything is perfect, the way that Dumble did it, blah, 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 all that details. But there's one thing missing. Can you guys see it? Yeah, it's this handle. So I went out and there was 2 of them available, and I couldn't justify buying 2 of them, but there was new old stock handles available on Reverb not too long ago. And as you can tell, there's a little bit of a difference compared to the Fender Vintage. Apparently Fender still uses their old machines to build these. I'm not quite sure how that, I don't know. Maybe that's true, maybe that's not, maybe it's marketing. I'd like to assume that they're right on that. But I really like these handles, and let's put this off to the side for now. These handles are, in my opinion, the best that you can buy right alongside of those leather handles, right? The dog bone leather handles. What is not a good handle, in my opinion, is the one that comes on the Dual Professional. That is a rubber molded handle, which over time is going to deteriorate, and that amp is, upwards to 80 pounds. And if I'm walking down some stairs and put a little extra, bounce in my step for whatever reason, that thing's going to go tumbling. And I've read reports, and if you look on Sweetwater or Guitar Center or whatever, the new rubber handles are even worse than the vintage from the originals from the mid-90s. So I don't know what's going on there. That's just what I've read. I don't have any experience of them actually breaking, but buyer beware. These have a steel insert. So what basically that means is that this screw is surrounded by a steel insert that is inside this handle. And the shear strength of that steel is extremely high. I doubt any amp is too heavy for that steel insert for shear strength. The shear strength of the screw, all those things that go into calculating a bad situation with this handle. Now, Ernie Ball, let's take this apart for a little bit, because that's fun. Let's take apart something that's brand new and old. A little history on this Ernie Ball handle. Ernie Ball still makes handles, but they only make believe they call it the 1-screw model. This is the 2-screw model, and not that long ago, Ernie Ball was still making these, and they were cheap. They were like $5. You can go on Guitar Center and then like some historical pages on Guitar Center, and these were going for, I believe, $5 to $10, guys, and they disappeared off the market. I reached out to Ernie Ball, asked them if they would ever consider doing another run. They said no. I'm not sure why. I believe that they would do pretty well, in my opinion, or maybe I'd be the only person buying them, or all you other people with serial killer sort of eye and all that stuff. But anyway, I should really stop saying serial killer. I'm going to get flagged. All right, it dismantled both handles. And then this Ernie Ball does have a steel insert as well. So you can kind of see here what I meant by that. And that steel insert only goes in the first 2, which is fine, because that also needs that room to slide. The Fender also, it might be just a little tighter. Come on, I'm trying to do this with one hand. All right, there it is. So here's the steel, and then here's the steel of the Ernie Ball. Let's compare them. Heck, it looks pretty similar. Maybe this is, well, they look like they're both coated. I don't know how old this one is. It was labeled as new old stock from the 70s. I doubt it. I don't think this is from the 70s. Considering also, I've seen these packaging that had a website on the back. And the internet was sort of invented by Al Gore. Here's another history. Al Gore invented the internet. And, well, I've seen stickers on the back. It says ernieball.com. If anyone knows, I don't know if I said this already, but if anyone knows anyone at Ernie Ball that has these around or has influence over what their next marketing thing is, that would be awesome if they started making these again. Because they're so good. I know they look very similar to the Fender, but damn, I don't know. For the purist in me really likes it. And Karen, who wants to speak to your manager, probably says that there isn't any difference and I should just save my money and bought something I really need for my family. Maybe toilet paper at $80 a roll. I'm not sure. Hardware-wise, they look like they come with the same screws. Maybe the Ernie Ball is a little longer. And I'm going to put this on now for the grand finale. All right, the amp is on, or the amp handle is on. I tell you what, it is, first impressions, is it feels a lot easier to pull up, and I can appreciate that. This one is super stiff, and it stays in place, right? So if I lift that up, it actually arcs, and it stays that way until I slam it down. This one sort of retracts and lays flat. So I'm pretty happy with it. Was it worth the $80? To me it is, because I just think I need one amp that's all the way, right? And this is that amp for me. Number 4 over here is good. It's not 100% the internals of the Steel String Singer number 4, and there's other things that I've not really cut corners, but it's not true to the original, layout-wise and all the rest. This, though, on the other hand, is going as true as I can. Logistically can, financially, responsibly I can, as far as I can do that. So, would I recommend to a friend these amp handles? Yes. Do I recommend them at $80? Not really. But unless you're, going for 100% authenticity, then go for it. On other news, I got for my birthday, one of my online fans got me this really cool, for the Pseudo Eagle project. Check that out. That truss rod cover is handmade, and it's really, really cool. I love it. It looks great on my Pseudo Eagle build. And thank you, Herman, for this amazing truss rod cover. It really made my day. I mean, we're all in quarantine. It showed up in the mail, and that was the best part of my day. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this insane sort of comparison. And I'm going to get going on more things.